welcome to my video blog series on prayer. This is the first installment, and I'm going to be talking about why I think prayer is important. As a Christian, I think there's a lot of tools that we all have to help us. There's tithing, worship, fasting, serving, and for me, the two biggest tools that I have are reading the Word of God and prayer. I think that those, for me, comprise the majority of my communication with God. In the world, lots of things are going to come at you each day. Circumstances, offenses, conflict, and how we choose to deal with those things can be impacted each day by how we start and what we're feeding our minds. Also, we were talking about self-love in my small group a couple of months ago, and the thought was that a lot of those things well up from inside too. They don't come at you from outside. There's self-doubt, guilt, shame that can rise up and affect the way we feel about ourselves and about our purpose. Now, I think that the Word of God is super important. Ephesians 6 calls it the sword of the Spirit, and I really think about it in that type of way, that when the lies come at me, when the trouble comes at me, that I need to be ready to go to battle with those things, specifically with the lies that I'm being told and the lies that I'm believing and the lies that I'm telling myself, that I need to be able to combat them and see beyond the circumstances, beyond the conflict, beyond the offense, beyond the guilt and shame, right? So that to me is why it's really important. I feel like prayer is important because when I pray, it teaches me that I've reached the end of myself, that I have to say, hey, it's beyond what I can actually do. It's beyond my own strength and ability, and I need help. I need to reach out for God to bless me, to communicate with me, to provide, right? And so it teaches me to serve, to surrender, and to submit. I'm very prideful, very arrogant, and so this component is actually really important. I find that when I don't pray and I don't stay in the Word, instead of combating the lies and surrendering to the opportunities that God has for me to serve, I end up surrendering to the lie and combating the opportunities where I'm meant to serve and think of them as interruptions. So again, the Word of God and prayer is important to me to get me centered each day so that I can fight the lies that come at me and to accept the opportunities that come my way. Sometimes people think, I can read my Bible or pray once a week when I'm at church or once a month. But nobody goes to the gym once a week or once a month and expects solid results. Nobody diets for one day a month and expects solid results. You don't study for one day a month and expect to earn a degree. It has to be renewed every day. So my morning time consists of reading the Word of God and prayer. I used to read devotionals, but I messed it up. I struggle with a lot of things, and I decided that I needed to go straight to the source and get the maximum amount of dosage of God each morning. So my encouragement to you would be to try that and to see if it transforms the way you deal with the situations that come to you. All right, that's it for this week. I'll see you next week.